Hey guys, Pico here, joined by Tada, and you are watching Wargaming Live Xbox.
Xbox 360 edition.
So we have a few announcements to start to kick us off this week. First and foremost, we have a contest for Ghost Stories going on.
Yes, the Ghost Stories contest ends tonight, guys. Get in your entries before midnight, and then I'm shutting it down. We've got some awesome entries already in, some suspenseful ones, some scary ones, some funny ones. It's all good. So get those in. They're 750 words max. And maybe you can win some awesome tons of beta code or Xbox Live Gold membership. First and second place winners.
Yes, so you can submit those in the forum thread that is there, and there'll be 5 winners in total, and you can win up to 50,000 beta gold and a month-long Xbox Live membership.
Yes,
Woohoo.
And then we also kicked off another creative contest today using Halloween pictures using the paint, good old Microsoft Paint.
Yeah.
Definitely be sure to check out those details in the forums as well. We're giving away tanks and beta gold for that. And those tanks are for beta, guys. They're not for release. They're only for the duration of beta.
And just to specify, these are digital pieces of art, not like actual
not
Van
actual
Gogh
hand
style. You can have a chance to win an M22 Locust and 1,500 beta gold. Second and third place winners get a T2 Lite and some beta gold as well.
Of course.
All right, so that contest is running through November 3rd, but next we have some tips. We're going to give you guys a few tips about how to capture the base.
Exactly. It's situational, guys. Everything about capturing the base is what situation am I in? When is it good to capture the base? Should I capture the base? We're going to run through a couple scenarios, and then, you take the tips and do what you will.
Right, so first to start, what is capping? So capping is when you are attempting to take the territory of the enemy or the desired neutral territory. So there's 3 scenarios that we have here outlined. We have something called the Underdog Capture, which is sort of like you find yourself behind an advancing team, for example.
Exactly. You're in that position with no hope. Right. Everybody's, you've got your 2-3 tanks behind. You're kind of close to the cap, and everybody seems to be over trying to defend your base. And then you're like, you know what? I'm just going to go for it. And you make it safely to the cap, hopefully drawing the enemy back from your base. And, buying some time, or maybe then your teammates can chase them and shoot them down.
So that's the best part about capping. It's not just about capping, it's about changing the way that the map is moving. So if you have a big clump of people on the enemy team and they're all moving towards your team, that doesn't stand a chance. If you go cap, some of that enemy team is going to have to turn around and go back and take you out. So that's something to keep in mind.
And maybe they're just too slow and you capture the base and win anyway.
That would be nice. It's a highly effective maneuver,
it
that
is.
one.
The
other one's called the Stalemate Capture. During a standoff, take a cap to find yourself. So what it is when you have 2 teams and they're standing off and nobody's moving. You know how that happens. Everybody's waiting for the next team.
Yep.
So what you do, if you can find yourself a way around everybody, if you can start capping, it's going to start getting everybody scattering. Everybody's going to start moving, showing themselves, and then your team can just take them out.
Yep. Or if you get into a huge firefight and just nobody happens to notice you and you sneak in and cap as well, win.
Yes. We also have the Simultaneous Capture, which I know we've all found ourselves in this situation where you see the clock starting to count down. That means somebody else is on your base. So if you find yourself closer to the enemy base, you're going to go ahead and jump in the enemy base. But the counter is based on how many people are in that circle. So if they only have 1 person in your cap, if you have 2 people in your cap, you can catch up and win the battle.
I was saying surpass them, and then boom. Another win.
So when you're in that situation, you're going to want to type out to your buddies hey guys, if you're over here, make sure you get on cap because we're going to fast cap. So that's all the tips we have for
the tips today.
Yeah, that's the summary of capping. We are going to be giving out codes later today, and we'll be playing with you guys, answering your questions in chat. If you are watching this on YouTube, check us out every Wednesday at 2 p.m. on twitch.tv/wargaming. If you're watching this live, stick around, and we'll be right back in just a moment.